Boys and girls, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to episode 21 of the Average of Aussies of the Premier League podcast. I'm going to keep going because
it's fucking hot.
North London is red. You heard it. North London is red, running with the blood of No, I'm just joking. I'm not going to go that far. How are we, fellas? Sorry, let's go. Fellas, yeah, good?
Good, mate. How are you?
Good. Yeah, I'm great.
Better after the win in the cup this morning.
Nice. Beefos, you surviving?
No good.
No good.
No, I'm not. We'll talk about it.
Yeah, we'll talk about it. As always, don't forget to like, subscribe, comment on the video. Subs, we're up to 103 subs, boys. We're going good.
Fuck yeah.
Fuck yeah.
Yeah. So
How
thank
good's
you.
that?
Thank you everyone for hitting that sub button. It means a lot.
Hey, sorry to interject, but we have
That's
have we been reminding people to join fantasy?
No, I say it every week that the code's in the description, but
Because there's a shirt on offer.
yeah. You know what else I'm thinking? We should do a giveaway. We should get some Average Aussies merch and do a bit of a giveaway to the
Reckon we
people.
should.
Good idea.
Yeah.
Yep.
You know, we'll do a little competition, get some followers up. You know what I mean?
That's
Yeah.
it.
Instagram, TikTok, Twitter. Go check us out on there for all the best bits and fantasy. As Figo said, join the fantasy league. It's not too late. If you have a team, you can still join the league. Your points will carry straight over. So get into it. All right, let's get into it. You ready, Beef?
Yeah, mate. I'm ready.
Tottenham 0, Arsenal 2. Yeah. You want to go first or you want me to go? You can go first because I think you got a bit need to get off your
We'll
chest.
go back and forward, but
Yeah.
what it was a barometer or a finger in the air to show where we are, as not just in form of the league this year, but as a club. I think again it's the same old shit every year for 14 years following. Honestly,
I just like
North London derby at home, you could stop the form of your fiercest rivals.
yeah.
One for
Stop
one on the
your
pitch.
own, right, from dropping
Yeah.
out top four. There's a lot to play for, isn't there?
Yeah, there was a lot to play
A
for
lot.
in that
And
game.
one for one
You'd
on the
think
pitch.
anyway.
They are all better than us, except for Kane, and Kane's ahead of Nketiah. But the one thing that we could bring to that game is to try harder than them, because
Yes.
no one
Yep.
could stop that, right? You
Yep.
come with more heart at home to stop them on their title challenge, and they didn't.
No.
They did not. So that's what burns me most, is that Conte didn't fire him up. It was his job, I think. They come out.
Is he capable of firing up
No.
a team though?
Well,
Yeah,
the
he
week
is, 'cause
before he
he
said
gives
that we
them-
weren't going for the league or anything. So that he did the opposite of fire him up. He made him think, look what Arsenal are doing and look what Tottenham are doing. That's what he did.
He's given him plenty of halftime rev ups, right? So I think he's capable, but where he should be held massively accountable for this game was the team selection.
Yeah.
That, like, when I seen that team selection, I was like,
3
like,
points.
and that first half for us was literally like not a training run, but like it happened. I said it would happen. Like, you just give us the ball. You started pretty well.
First 10 minutes, I was like,
Yeah.
finally.
Yeah, exactly. I was like, oh fuck, Tottenham
But
are
so
on
they
one
fucking
here.
should at home.
Yeah. And
in that game.
But it literally lasted 10 minutes, and here's the turning point. You want to hear my turning point? You had Pepe Sarr, and
Second ever game.
I felt so sorry for him, man. He got
partnered
chucked
with
in the deep end.
partnered
Fuck
with
yeah.
who?
Højbjerg.
Højbjerg. So you had two midfielders in there, right? They had them two up against Partey, Xhaka, Ødegaard, and probably one of the man of the match is Zinchenko, who just come. And literally after that 10 minutes, we just overload the midfield. You get it out, we just win it back and go again, and then we just settled into the game. And that was it. The game was then on our terms, because we were just any ball that come out, boom, we win the ball back, just go again. And it was just like, I was watching, and I'm like, why would you play with two holding midfielders in there and no way out? Like,
He has every game of the
question.
year.
Quick question, right? He has every game of the year. Looking at the formation, it's the exact same that they play every single week. It's obviously not working. It hasn't been working for a while. You're not on some great red hot run of form. Like, I feel like you can go into a game one or two ways. You're in great form and you go in and go, let's play our way, or you go in to try and stop the other team from playing their way. And surely in this game, the option would have been stop Arsenal playing their way. Like your 5-3-2, your 3-5-2, whatever you want to call it, with two sitting midfielders. Why why go against a diamond midfield? Is that what you guys play, like a diamond, or are you just saying Zinchenko overloads it from the left back?
Zinchenko literally has right of reign to go wherever the fuck he wants to go.
So why enter into a game with two holding midfielders if you know that there's definitely going to be three on the top of the table, top form club, and potentially four when Zinchenko does his weird
Stubbornness.
That's a £15 million a year question, isn't it?
It's ridiculous.
It's stubbornness.
And like to me, that was just Arteta just giving one up to Conte, just being like, you got this, you guys watch what we can do, and then just fucking bang, overloads of midfield. Zinchenko, he's just told him, you go wherever you need to go to create an overload in that midfield, just win the ball back. And like, Zinchenko probably for any other teams playing 10, man. He was that good. Like some of the passes he cut through the midfield, I'm just like, what the fuck? Like he gets real like confident on the ball, and sometimes because it led to a chance for Harry Kane where he got a bit confident on the ball and just he's almost that good where he backs himself to get out of like a situation. Sometimes he just can't. But I just thought like for me, Conte, I was just like, what? And playing Sessegnon over Perisic, like what the fuck, man? Like what is that about? Like. And all right, we'll go to the first goal.
That is a milestone in his career. It's a nasty milestone, but that is why he won't sign again.
Yeah.
We won't sign him again.
Rough.
Next year's his last year. I'd be surprised if he stays that long.
Really? You reckon he keeps his position till the end of the year?
Yeah, because we don't have a young and up and coming keeper. We've got fucking Fraser Foster.
Oh, that's right. Look, to be fair, definitely his mistake all day. Like when that went in, I was just like, this is fucking a piss take, surely.
But how Tottenham was it? The White Hart Lane crowd were like,
yeah.
yep, that's us. They were just like, yep, no worries.
To be fair, though, Sessegnon, he pushed Saka to the byline, which you can it's well and good to do that. But we've watched Saka countless times this year. He's willing to take the ball to the line. Yeah. He's willing to go every inch of that way and hit it with either foot. He can cut back or he can hit it across the and it's just like, I understand he's in the box, so you can stand off him a bit, but like it gets to a point where you've got to go and try and make contact. Like you've got to like try and be in his face. He gave him too much room, and that's just what happens. It's just like. And I feel like that's where Perisic maybe being a little bit more knowledgeable, a little bit like older, mature player would have been like, I need to cut this from even being able to get past me.
He's been in loads of derbies at lots of clubs. What it showed was when they had one-on-one duels was the confidence of the red shirts and the just lack of confidence in every white shirt. It was just every duel was like. We didn't just lose the 50-50s. We weren't even fucking going for them.
Yeah.
The ball would go up in the midfield. So reserved was Højbjerg and Sarr. They were just watching, party, and that just go up and win it, head it back to an Arsenal player, would turn and run forward. Where every ball that would come to the Tottenham midfield, they wouldn't even fucking take a touch. They would just bounce it off their foot back to Eric Dyer.
Yeah.
I'm like, that hasn't worked. We haven't beat a single top six team all year. Like Fig said, why would you go to that game, play the same? Conte just expects those back 9 to defend or back 8 to defend, and then quickly someone pass it up to the front 3 and we score.
You played two teams, attack and defence.
But that doesn't work if the midfield don't turn and pass forward.
Don't join it. You need midfielders that join it.
It's so disjointed.
And I will say, like, massive hats. Gabriel, our centre back, Gabriel, I don't know how to say his last name. It's like Magalhaes or something like that. But, like, hats off to him. He is in red hot form. He's like, people like give him a bit of stick because he's got a mistake in him. He can be a bit fiery, but he's so, like, present and, like, he's got that aura of like a centre back where he commands like the space that he owns. Mm-hmm. And between him and Saliba, they didn't give Harry Kane a chance because Harry Kane's good at holding up play, and that's obviously what Conte wants him to do is hold up play until his wing backs can get past him. And we just like obviously Arteta's been like, you do not give Kane a breath up there. Like they were monstering him in the air. Like every challenge they were going over the top of him, and it was just like you couldn't even get it to Kane to hold up play, and it was just take that element out of the game and boom. Mm-hmm. It's our game. Done.
And Conte should know that with his
exactly
experience.
right.
He should know that they're going to mark the best player, bring someone else to help him. It's a line in the sand now because the last 10 North London derbies, they've been close. They've been won by a red card or a penalty. This one, like I'm not even. There's no fire. I'm not upset. Like at the result, I'm not upset of anything in the game. I'm like, fuck. Arsenal have gone so far ahead of us now.
It's like you think the scoreline's pretty humbling.
Yeah.
Well, yeah. Sounds like it.
Odegaard scores mad fucking goal.
Let's go to the second goal. This is where another, we've just got players in our team that are currently just absolutely informed best in the league. I'd say our centre-backs are probably two of the best in the league. Partey, for me, is a mile ahead as the best centre defensive mid in the league at the moment. He's not even defending. He's got passes in his Arsenal and he's just partnered with Xhaka, who's just doing his thing. Hats off to Xhaka, greatest redemption arc I've ever seen in football. But that second goal, that was so I've heard heaps of punditry say it, off a fucking goal kick where Hugo Lloris has just grabbed it and fucking lumped it like it was 1967 as far forward as he could. Literally one header to Partey. Partey dragged three of your fucking midfielders. They all come for him. It was one pass out. I think it was to Saka. And there was acres of space. And it's just that one pass, they all come for Partey. He was off balance, awkward pass, great pass out to Saka. Boom, cut it back. The other thing I'll say about that goal is you watch Martin Odegaard do that 10 minutes before. He did the exact same thing. It cut back in from Saka. They stood off him. He had a shot. Lloris had to save it. I don't know if you remember that one. Made it a half-decent save, you'd expect him to save it. What do? They just let, as they said, let the left and the right backs have a shot if they want to. Don't let the number 10 with the fucking rifle of a left foot just have acres of space and take a shot. Yeah. Someone's got to go to him, but no one went to him.
Yeah, oi, get burnt. But
exactly
do something.
Right.
Yeah.
Exactly right.
Oh, they just look completely lost. That's the thing. I'm not surprised that they let it go to him and
to say Lloris probably could have done better with that too. It wasn't proper in the corner. To be fair, it was bobbling and it bounced over his hand. He would have got to it, but it bobbled over his hand. So
he always gets up with a confused look, I don't know what happened, man.
Yeah. I'm if anything, the first Odegaard shot should have gone in. It was more powerful. It was hit harder. He didn't scuff it, but he dabbled at it. But I mean, the second half he's come out, he's had a crack for you 15 minutes, and then we just defended our box. Eddie Nketiah probably should have scored again. Aaron Ramsdale, don't get me wrong, made a lot of. He had the best game I've seen him have in an Arsenal shirt. He saved that one from Son in the first half. That was a great ball in. Son usually scores them. Massive save from Ramsdale. Yeah. Then you had late in the first half, the timing of his saves late in the first half. If you score there, it's a different game altogether.
Definitely.
And you'd expect him to make that save, but near post, Harry Kane, beautiful flick on header, and Ramsdale was there.
He's so full of confidence. They're all glowing with confidence.
Yeah.
The coach, all of them. I think all Spurs fans are humble in defeat this week because we're nowhere close.
No.
We can't be you fucking won from a rough call.
Yeah. That was just purely outplayed in that game.
And out enthused. That's what I've said at the start was we could have come there and out-tried them.
Yeah.
Yeah, you beat them 1-0 on
Didn't
effort.
come close.
It's a great...
or even lose 1-0 on effort. But at least you've gone, fuck, they had a go.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think it's effort, in terms of running all game, they do that, but it's the mindset.
It's a different kind of effort, isn't it?
It's the positivity to turn and run
you can
forward.
do 12Ks of dumb running.
You can. Exactly.
Yeah, that's what I mean. Yeah, exactly. It's the mindset of how you... obviously, they're going to run all game. They're professional athletes. They're not just going to walk around, but, it's the intensity in the running. It's the track and back, that little bit. It's that extra 10% that everyone puts in, and it's like you have an extra bloke on the field.
And
none of them were doing it.
It's infectious, too.
And the other thing, too, is in the second half, you heard the crowd's, willingness to cheer Tottenham on become... groans of frustration. There was one that I had to laugh, but I forget who it was. I think
you just had to, did you?
Oh no, I did because I was I would have been if I was if it was my team, I would have been fucking spewing. But I'm pretty sure it
was 5 a.m. on a Monday morning,
mid second half, and I think someone it was during your period of dominance, towards the end of it, that 15 minutes, and I forget who it was. Someone got the ball coming back out of your own box. He turned, look, there was two players, Harry Kane and Son, I'm pretty sure, to hit. He then turns around and passes back to Dyer.
I know who that was.
Just went, whoa, off
that
their
was recent World Cup winner,
I was going to say, I think it was Romero.
So confidence, when you put on the Spurs shirt after winning the World Cup, fuck me dead.
Did he play much in the World Cup?
Not
Every
really.
game.
Did he?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Had a great World Cup.
Maybe it was Lissandro Martinez that played
what I was
nothing,
thinking,
but then United
I think he made an error at the end of the first
My
game,
bad.
so he didn't start the second game, but they brought him on, and then he played through the finals and into the final.
Well,
Anyway.
wrapping that up, I think that's great for Arsenal. We are 8 points clear at the top.
That's it now. Honestly, you've beaten everyone. You've got City to come, but
We've got United. We have to beat
United again. But I feel like every test you've had and every podcast where there's a test coming up,
Yeah.
it's been
You need to
one
remember,
with.
though, it is a 38-game season. Halfway. Through, it's fucking pretty incredible.
I just don't see any weakness in their whole squad.
I'm saying like it's your title to lose now.
Oh, yeah,
Yeah.
100%.
Like I know I was always like us, they're going really well, but like City are just dropping off. You're 8 clear. You're looking red hot. Like I didn't believe before it was your title to lose.
No.
Like if you had have not won it, I wouldn't have been like, fuck, they fucked up there. But now I feel like it's
The only thing
really
that will let us down
Arsenal's to
is
lose.
obviously fuck Chelsea, fuck Todd Bowley, you ronk. Go back to America and just stay out of fucking football.
the amount of money that Chelsea is spending.
Swooped
and
in at
they're
last
just doing
minute,
nothing.
100 million euros for
Nearly enough.
Murdy.
But do you want the guy at your
Mudryk,
club? Like players
Yeah,
have
I
a
would.
say in transfers. Like he's chosen to go on there. He's chosen to go on.
Yeah,
to
but I
Chelsea
feel
for
like
more money.
Shakhtar. I was listening today.
He hasn't put anything up on social media, has he?
He put heaps of stuff about going to Arsenal up before he went.
Yeah.
He put heaps of it up. But Shakhtar were asking for 100 million, obviously. We were willing to pay 100 million, but it was the
The way it was broken down.
we were going to match it. We could have matched it, but Chelsea could get the funds quicker. Chelsea could have it in their bank account quicker. So they wanted Chelsea. And I'm pretty sure Chelsea come. Not with us. They've offered him a 7-year deal
Yeah.
See,
get around financial fair play, obviously.
This is what I mean. Yeah, it probably grows over
Yeah.
You
time.
can leave in 2 years. We'll pay you
But this
for
is what
7.
I'm saying. Like if in that situation, like the player could say no. Like players can say no, I'm not moving there. Then they can get frozen out of the team and it can go all
and they can say,
pear-shaped.
no, you're not going at all then.
Yeah, but they don't have to go, yes, I'm going. So realistically, I feel like you're better off not having a turncoat. If he's putting stuff up saying about Arsenal,
Yeah.
and then at the drop of out, he's happy to head over to your London rivals.
I don't know
to
that
be
it's that cut and dried.
To be fair for him,
fuck him.
I think a young player in Ukraine,
I said that when I sent his haircut.
opportunity to play Premier League football.
Oh, look, I don't begrudge him. I'm just saying.
No, I do, but
Trying
like,
to put a positive spin on it for you.
no,
mate.
look. So now we can go. But we have to go out and we have to get other players because back to the wrapping up this. I think we got Emil Smith Rowe had a couple of minutes come on.
Yep.
He'll be back hopefully soon, full fitness. But we need Eddie Nketiah run his fucking socks off. Had an absolutely unbelievable game. I was doubtful of him, but he's proven me wrong every game that I watched
has,
him play.
hasn't he?
He's
It was
actually
his opportunity.
He's actually
and
so good. Yeah,
killed it.
Just the way he plays, his like physicality, he's doing everything that Jesus does, which I didn't think he would, which is insane. So we need help for him. We need help for Martinelli or Saka because they play literally every game and just run themselves into the ground. And we need
You've dodged that bullet so far, haven't you?
We have touch wood, but who knows how long that can last for? But
I was listening to TalkSport this morning, and they're talking about fucking Chelsea with their injuries, us, Tottenham, and it's like, fuck, we're all crumbling.
and we're running a pretty much skeleton squad.
Yeah,
8 points clear at the top. It's insane. But yeah, we just need to get some signings in. We have to beat United. We have to beat United next
Yeah,
week.
you've got a
I
crucial
thought this
game,
was a
don't
big
you?
game. That United is a massive game because everyone's now talking shit that United are. Gary Neville, another one. Go fuck yourself, Gary Neville. Seriously, he's got
Arsenal
City winning it, Man United second, and Arsenal third. What a fucking flog!
Really?
Yeah.
I don't mind him. He's good to watch on the Instagram reels.
Come on, mate. Come on.
I don't agree with that, but the only thing I will say is that in the final 10 games, there's 30 points up to play for, and shit can happen real quick.
Yeah.
Well, you versed
I'm not saying I want this to happen, nor saying it will, but all it would take is for you to lose 2 on the trot and City to win 2 on the trot, and they're 2 behind you with 8 games left.
We're
and then you
versing
go,
them twice.
fuck.
United in their tail because I think United are only a point off them. So.
And that's happened to us before where you think you're sweet. I remember Newcastle lost the unlosable season in the
that's
late
right.
90s. So it
Absolutely, it's
Can
not
definitely happen.
Yeah, it's not out of the realms of
Football's fucking
possibility
hectic.
that Gary Neville's prediction can come true. But at the same token, fuck you, Gary Neville.
yeah, totally.
shall we end on that
Yeah,
note?
let's
and
end
move
on that. Tottenham gone for the season. Don't know. You're going to make top 4?
No way.
Okay.
Unless drastic changes happen with our setup. The one reason is
How many
because
times that happened since you've supported him?
if he plays a back five with wing backs in replacing a number 10,
So
the wing backs need to be fucking good. They're shit.
Actually, you're trying
They
to
can't
sign,
even pass the ball.
He's trying to sign one at the moment, I'm pretty sure.
Wing back?
Perry Porro or something like
I'm
that.
sick of wing
Harry
backs.
Potter.
He's got like a weird like
He's a
alliteration
fucking
name.
Chelsea now.
No one's won the title with that defensive mindset since Chelsea in 2012. have
Since
they?
Conte won it with Chelsea.
Like the last, well, was that 2016? The last 5 titles
sure?
have been
Can we
attacking.
move on?
Anyway.
Because this whole fucking podcast is going to be about your
It
two
was a
teams.
big game. It was a massive game for both sides. Speaking of massive games, Brighton
no.
3, Liverpool
Don't worry,
0.
we'll fit this in.
Can I just say, as disappointing as it was, like, is anyone here surprised? I can't say I was super surprised at the result.
No,
I really can't.
I thought we were going to lose. I
know I
took Brighton
predicted us
in
to
our
win,
ESPN
but-
tipping comp.
I predicted them to win more out of hope than reality, but I wasn't super surprised. Doesn't mean I'm not
Really?
disappointed, but I wasn't super surprised.
Really?
Well, Brighton are like
I know
really
they're a good
well.
side, but
Nah, just psychological.
I'm not
We're
saying that
fucked.
we shouldn't be beating them with our squad. We should be 100%.
Mm.
But am I surprised at the result? No,
yeah, okay.
not at all.
All right, boys, let's talk. What the fuck is going on at Liverpool? Can someone explain to me?
Psychology,
Shambles.
we're fucked.
Scandalous.
Yeah, I feel like look, it's
There's no scandals, all right?
the team is not that different to the one that was, almost won Champions League and almost won the title, so almost won the quadruple last year. It's
Yep.
not that different. I feel like playing every game possible last season. I feel like last season was maybe like our swan song of that squad,
Yep.
and this summer there needed to be smart investment
Massive.
into it, and now it's showing.
Yeah, smart overhaul.
Because it's not like we haven't signed anyone.
No,
but,
exactly right.
But
Sign a midfield.
in the wrong spots.
in the
Yeah.
wrong spots and at the wrong times. There's like too many new faces. Like we should have been signing a replacement centre mid
genuine Adam.
for Genie or Hendo and
what I mean.
integrating them through
Yeah.
earlier. But
Yeah.
we haven't. And now we're at this point
Or-
where like Hendo and Fabinho have been great for us years gone by, but they're both having probably the worst
Hendo's,
season
I
they've
think,
ever had.
probably
in the red
past
shirt.
it, you reckon?
I don't know if he's fully past it, but I don't know if he's the guy that you can say play 60 games this season and run hard for 80 minutes.
And Hendo's
don't
not
think
really a
he's-
person that's going to, like, I don't know. Maybe I could be wrong because I don't watch enough of Liverpool. But I'd say Fabinho, can grab a game by the balls and be like, all right, my game. I don't know if
Hendo's a different
he's a different type of
player.
operator, isn't he? He's
Yeah.
just all heart, like,
Yeah.
Hendo's
Yes.
game is built on heart and
Yeah.
running and
Yeah.
intelligence.
Absolutely.
Now he's still got the heart and the intelligence, but the question is, when does he start losing the running?
he lost a bit of legs,
We have.
probably from playing so many games last
Yeah.
season.
Yeah.
But he's still being so heavily relied upon where he probably
He's
shouldn't
picking up
be.
those niggling injuries.
Yeah.
He's in and out of games. Like, that fucks you up. Your fluidity.
Yeah.
And this is where I would say to you, like, I agree with your point. You should have invested in a centre mid earlier and like
Or more than one.
or more than one and integrated them into the squad. But like this window, would have you preferred not to sign Gakpo and just gone for a really quality centre mid?
1,000%.
Yeah, look,
Don't get me wrong, January window is scarce, but
Yeah.
like as we've seen, if you want like how much you pay for Gakpo,
37, I think.
yeah, but see, that's the thing. We didn't pay a stupid. Like,
Yeah, it's not-
Could
it's not
we have
crazy.
got a replacement centre mid? I know. I'm
think
saying we need one, but could we have gotten someone that? Because Dick Klopp always says this. He's like, just because like there's money.
Yeah.
It's not just about like, let's just sign a player. They have to fit the team. They have to fit the system. They have to
Yep.
fit
I agree.
the long-term goals of the club. So yes, it would have been fantastic to sign a centre mid this window, but was there one available? There could have been, but would they have been? There's no point signing one for 6 months and then getting Bellingham or another centre mid in the summer and then they don't play.
Yeah, don't get me wrong. I still want Bellingham.
Yeah, but do you
That
know what I mean?
doesn't solve our problems.
I do
either.
know.
Do you know what I
Yeah.
mean? Like
Yeah.
I feel like the club's hierarchy is probably more like this is a blip in Klopp's Liverpool career after all his success, and a lot of things that I've read have said there's going to be a big like squad overhaul in
Well,
the
there
summer
has to
window.
be.
There has to be. There definitely has to be.
There has to be.
And the injuries to come back still, right?
Yeah, but still,
Yeah.
that doesn't solve the midfield problem. The backs, yeah, they're just capitulating because
Yeah.
it's just copping it fucking week in, week out.
But
It's
the
same
thing-
shit,
the
'cause
thing-
they're
if-
getting no help.
That's what I mean. If you don't have a midfield to help, it's all like I know you're not
makes you look
blaming it,
bad,
but people
yeah.
like all the defense. Well, fuck. Like if it's
Yeah.
just if they're constantly
There's
under
definitely
it,
decisions where they can. There's probably like I've seen like times where they can make better decisions. But
Oh,
yeah,
yeah.
So that's under the
they're
spotlight.
they're definitely out of form. You can't.
oh yeah, there's
Yeah,
no
yeah,
doubt
Like,
they're out
obviously
of
the whole
form.
squad's out
no
of
doubt they're
form.
out of. But
They
some goals we concede, you can tell
The
that it's.
third goal against Brighton,
It's-
Trent was just like, I've had enough.
But it's also sometimes just quickly, it's from a lack of midfield help.
Yes.
Like the
Yeah.
centre backs are covering the either the space or the player,
Yeah.
Yep.
and then the midfield hasn't covered the runner through, and they have acres and they
Yeah.
slot it.
Yeah.
And you look at Hendo or Fabinho 20 yards away, and you think, well,
And they're fucking gassed. Like,
that
I've
is
seen
where
that so
you're
many
meant to
times this
be.
season.
That's
Yeah.
your man, and
Yeah.
you've done nothing about it.
Yeah.
and that looks bad in the defense because it's like, well, why didn't they step out? Why didn't they do anything? It's like, well, they
But then, yeah.
fucking couldn't.
Obviously, we were culpable for the first two goals, and just the way we conceded them was fucking disgusting.
It's
But
probably
then,
the worst performance I've ever watched.
I was
under
going to say
Klopp
that.
anyway.
So I ranked that the third worst that I've ever seen,
Yeah.
behind us losing 7-2 to Villa and us losing 6-1 at home to fucking Stoke, Gerrard's last game.
Yeah. Yeah.
That is the third worst that I've ever seen. But
yeah,
I think I rank it third just because it was only 3-0.
yeah.
You
Yeah,
know,
okay.
like 6 and 7, like
Yeah.
that just has to be above there.
Yeah,
but this
yeah,
was
yeah,
just like,
yeah.
Arguably, we'd put in a better performance against Villa in the 7-2 loss than we
Oh, yeah.
did against
a lot of
Brighton.
the time in that game. I thought, oh, we can come back from
They
this.
they were just
we could score 8.
they were just count. They had that day that like you dream of.
that was
They, like
that was
everything they
Grealish's best
tried,
game.
everything they tried came off. Every
Ollie
shot
Watkins
they took
had
was perfect,
3 shots at goal for 3 goals.
and they were all perfectly placed. Nothing scuffed. But anyway,
yeah.
let's go back a few years.
That
I'll
third
digress.
goal. That third goal though for Brighton. I've watched I think Zach sent it in our group chat of Trent Alexander-Arnold just stand on the edge of the box, and he was literally that's the definition of if you want to show kids ball watching. That's the definition of. He literally watches the cross come in, and he's just standing there, and his man
Yeah.
was gone like
Yeah.
3 seconds before.
But
that.
it's like, you know yourself, you've had a shit day at work.
oh yeah, I
And
get
you're
it.
just like, nah, I'm fucking over
But
this.
that's where you want to see just a bit of heart. Just be like, fuck, and just
Yeah.
you've got to go. You've got to show it.
I think,
Do you
I
reckon
think
he
they
just lost the man?
Yeah.
I don't think Trent lacks heart. I reckon that he just fucking had a moment of
Yeah, but-
stupidity and he just got, fuck.
Yeah.
There he was.
Yeah.
I feel
And I
like he
did
almost had an
nothing about it.
opportunity to at least go again.
Yeah.
But he like
But it,
kind
like,
of
didn't
stood there
didn't
and,
even
come on,
start.
and he just
you
like
go for like a stutter run to
Yeah.
get there, and
he didn't even he stood there like this and he was like, fuck, that's yep. Oh yeah, that's got in. Fucking hell.
Yeah.
oh shit, I'm going to be all over social
Yeah, he
media.
didn't even motion to run. Who was your centre back part?
Kanade and Matip, I think.
Yeah.
It was it?
Yeah.
Yeah, I was because where's Gomez play?
He plays centre back or right back, but I don't think he hasn't been playing at all lately.
He wasn't.
He's normally a centre
Did he
back.
come on?
He probably came. He's been coming
Came
on.
on
Yeah.
towards the
Yeah,
end.
okay.
Yeah, he
'Cause I
has
thought
been
I
coming
seen
on.
him and I was like, "Fuck, have they like changed this?"
But, hey, he's lost whatever he had prior to his injury when he did his knee. Broke his fucking leg. He was
Him and
killing
Verge
it.
were a
Yeah.
great partnership.
And then he's just brought none of that back.
All right. Well, maybe we'll go take a break and then we'll come back and wrap up.
Yeah, we
the
can do that.
Liverpool bit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
All right. See you shortly.
Yeah, all right, fellas. So let's go into it then. Where do Liverpool go from here? What's this? What's
Okay,
What's this
well-
mean for the rest of the season?
Wrapping up for me.
You can do a Jenga.
No, it's
We beat Wolves in the cup this morning, which was good. 1-0. I think that was important that we bounced back. We didn't fucking concede at
Yeah.
all, which is
Yep.
fantastic.
we're 11 from 11 when we score first.
Yeah, right.
Sometimes I think you have to hit like rock bottom and then you bounce
Yep.
back up. And I feel like that could be the result. Like, yeah, you lose 3-1 to Brentford and you're like, fuck, they played well. There's a couple of dodgy calls. Come on, boys, we can do this. Like a couple of results like that. But going to Brighton, doing absolutely fucking nothing, losing 3-0, surely that's a result where you just grab each other. We've all played team sport.
Yeah.
When you go, fucking come on.
Yeah.
And you actually band together
Yeah.
and make the fucking change and you fire up about it and you start doing, you pan it back in a bit and do basics and you fight fucking hard for every ball.
Yeah.
So hopefully it's the turning point. I'm still confident, as I said, very long season. We're only 21 games in.
Yeah.
I'm still confident we'll scrape in top 4.
Yeah.
Yeah, definitely.
Really?
I just, yeah.
That's a big call.
Because
looking at it,
we've
though.
done it. We've done it. I've seen us do it. When everyone
Yeah.
wrote us off and I've seen us do it. So I'm still hopeful.
Where are you now?
9th.
But there's not a heap of points in between there.
No,
That's
there's
what
not.
I mean. I always look at it and think a couple of
just-
results go your way.
Yeah.
It's just, as you said, that midfield problem. Like
That
it's
is
like-
a problem, but we
it's all well
played
and
with that
good.
midfield
As
last
you
year.
said, it's all well and good to fight hard and for every ball, but if you don't have the legs, you know what I mean? Like, and you, as you said, they just keep coming at your defense, and
Well,
your defense
that's
is
when
under
you hope
pressure.
that someone like
You, to be
is
honest,
it Bajedic?
Yeah, he's
He
he's
looks
solid.
great. You hope like a young guy like
Doak?
that.
someone come in and
Yeah,
save you. Like Emil Smith
even
Rowe.
just so Hendo only has to do 60.
Smith Rowe did it for us 2 seasons
Exactly,
ago.
and like Nketiah's look good.
yeah, like Smith Rowe
You know?
changed our season. We were like in free fall, and he come on that Chelsea game had a blinder.
Someone like Elliot
Yeah,
could
exactly. You need
could
young
step
blokes.
up and really make the
You need
difference.
young blokes. You need everyone
Seen-
giving.
yeah.
Seen
everything.
Doak?
Yeah, Doak, he
He's-
looks good.
yeah.
Milner might have more of a part to play.
Maybe a Band-Aid loan.
No, well, we tried that.
We
with
tried that
Miller.
with Arda, and that didn't really go
Yeah,
well.
see, that's
Fucking injured.
poor.
The other
recruitment
thing,
in my eyes.
really quickly, we lost our head of recruitment, which I think was Julian Ward, maybe.
Yep.
Or was it someone Edwards? Michael Edwards. We lost
One of
Michael.
them.
We lost Michael Edwards, and Julian Ward's come in, and he hasn't overseen anywhere near as good recruitment as
No.
Michael Edwards did, including that Artemilo loan, because no one wanted him. Then we ended up with him,
Yeah, yeah.
and everyone's sort of like, well, why?
Why?
Yeah.
And it could be like friggin' when you signed that bloke who
That
Kel
never
Kallstrom
played.
with a
just
broken
stayed
back.
injured. Like it could seriously be the same fucking thing.
Yeah.
We could literally have brought in this guy. He's
It
taken up
happened. Look at it. That
taken up
happens.
wage, and he doesn't even pull on the shirt.
Yeah, I don't know.
So collective from the midfield is what's needed. It
and
might
maybe-
not just be. It might not be 3 midfielders that get us over
Yeah,
the
you
line.
need
It
some-
might be 6 guys.
need a few
7
people
guys.
to stand up, fucking take,
That's right.
Share the
take
load.
ownership.
Yeah.
I think it comes down to Klopp not fucking making up excuses. I think
Yeah.
he's
Put them out on show for once.
Exactly right. I think he's shouldering the blame, and I don't think he's holding the guys accountable. Like they know that they're not playing the way they should be playing.
Yeah.
but I think they need a fucking absolute rocket up them.
Well, he has just recently. It's the first time I've ever really heard him say it. I think there was a question about, are you too loyal to your players? And he's like, some of them deserve loyalty because of what they've done,
Yeah.
but I don't think I'm too loyal. And he pretty much said like, and you'll be seeing that.
Yeah, okay.
So that's what I mean. That game could be it could be the Ashley Martin turning point.
Ashley Martin and turning point.
Bad for a
Nice,
joke.
big.
Well, Conte needs that.
We'll finish on that
Sponsorship.
then. That was good. Just quickly on Brighton, look great, by the way.
Oh, they do.
De Zerbi's got him playing fucking great football.
You know what?
Been hard on his players too. You want to speak about being hard on his
Yes.
players?
You know
Trossard.
what? When Potter left, we were like, oh, well, was Brighton Potter? Well, apparently not.
Turns out he wasn't.
You know what I mean? So,
Exactly right. All right, we'll move on then. Manchester United 2, Man City 1. Put your hand up if you've seen that coming.
Did we all pick United?
I think we all, yeah.
Really?
I can't remember.
I
I think
didn't. I think it was draws and stuff all around. I don't know.
I picked them.
To be fair, it should have been a draw. Let's go straight to that. That should have been a draw. There's no way that rule has to change.
I don't reckon it should have been a draw. I reckon that if that first goal doesn't go in, they don't get that fucking emphasis, and they just don't go. And I think City won 1-0.
Yeah, okay.
Oh, yeah, I see what
Yeah.
you're saying.
it was a
Yeah,
shocking
good.
call.
Yeah,
Yeah.
It was.
So
You've seen that photo of him being removed.
Yeah,
Photoshopped.
yeah.
Holy fuck.
so
You
you
know-
boys, we're all in agreement here that that's offside.
Definitely.
I 100% agree
Interfering
it's
with play.
offside, but the only thing I will say is that referees ref to the laws, and according to the laws,
He didn't attempt to play the ball.
It could have been seen as not offside, and referees also get told attacking advantage.
Yep.
So I more feel like it shouldn't be onside, but is that more down to laws and the refs
Well,
trying to let the game do its thing?
we'll give an explanation for the people at home
he got a brown paper bag.
who may
in
not have
his
seen
house.
it. Rashford, the ball got played to Rashford in an offside position.
Yep.
Rashford ran alongside the ball, kind of almost shepherded the ball
to
all
within
the
a
way.
fucking bee's dick.
Oh, he was
Yeah.
right
touching
on
the
it.
ball.
right on the ball.
He was going to touch
all-
it if Fernandez didn't call him off it.
all the
Absolutely.
way to a point where Fernandez come from an onside position to just hit a screamer bottom corner. And yeah, I think
rat.
that the rat. That's what I said. Yeah.
So the laws it might have been, but for the spirit of the game, it was the wrong call.
Oh, I 100%
Absolutely.
agree with you. 100%
Derby,
agree with you. Yeah.
And
spirit
then
of the
straight after
game,
that, they
it
go
wasn't a
bang.
fair goal. Let's
And
fuck it off.
so the rule is that you have to attempt to play the ball to be given offside.
Well,
is
it's changed so much. At first, it was if you're in an offside position when the ball's played. Then it used to be back in the day just if you were offside.
if you're offside, yeah.
like
exactly
just
right.
if you're offside,
whether you
like,
touch it or not, yeah.
And then it became that they have to interfere in the attacking play. And now apparently,
Well,
now
certainly did,
apparently
didn't
it seems to be you have to touch the ball.
You have to attempt to play the ball, whether you reach for the ball and miss it or no. That's what
he ran after it.
That's what they were trying to say. No, they were trying to say because he never actually made an attempt to try and gain control of the ball.
Lies.
He just shepherded it.
Question though, at what point is the ball under your control? Because in my mind,
He had that under control.
sometimes people do a through ball and you're running
You let it run
alongside.
past you,
Yeah.
If it's within my touch and I'm running with it, it's in my control.
Exactly, yeah.
Because I can, if someone comes at me, I can
if
stop
you're
it.
manipulating the opposition,
He definitely
then
did
you're
that.
in control.
He manipulated
Yeah.
whoever that centre back was, stepped up in the first place to play him offside, which
Yeah.
he did. He did
Yeah.
the right.
Yeah.
He stepped up, played him offside. Then obviously has to play the whistle, turns and chase. Obviously,
Who was it? It was a Kanji.
Yeah,
it's the
it
younger,
was.
yeah.
And I'm pretty sure Luke Shaw would have defended Fernandez
Yeah.
if he thought the play was going to. I know the whole play to the whistle. You always have to play to the whistle, but
Yeah.
come on, like
But also-
you're watching that. Everyone's watching that, going, "That's offside." You're like, you can't blame
Didn't-
Luke Shaw for not tracking Fernandez all the way in.
Oh, yeah,
Not Luke Shaw. That's a United player. Who are you thinking of?
I mean, not Luke Shaw.
They're right back.
Yeah, whoever.
Walker?
Yes, Walker. Sorry, I think it was
Um,
Walker. Would have tracked him. Surely would have tracked him all the way in.
Rashford and Fernandez came from opposing angles, didn't they?
Yes.
Yes.
Because that completely throws the
Rashford
keeper
from
too.
the right. Yeah, exactly.
Keep
Who do you go
all
for?
eyes on Rashford.
Yeah, if he's aligning himself for Rashford,
Yeah.
and then
So's the
suddenly
defender.
goes the other way,
I
it's
don't want
like
to look at the rat.
he's doing this and it's coming there.
Yeah.
The other
Like-
defenders also try and running to cut that off too.
Yeah,
so he's
so-
not got any more.
And 100% should be
Hello,
offside.
Boots.
Wait. I was watching it live and I thought, sucked in. They've
Look.
scored and it's going to be ruled off. And then Fernandez goes off. He's,
You know what makes it
fuck,
clear?
I
If
hate
we were
that.
playing FIFA, the circle would have been around Rashford.
Yeah,
Rashford would have been
that's a
under
good point.
control.
Around him.
It could be. We could be in a
And
simulation. Even
just
if it
another
is
thing.
FIFA.
FA fucking
Premature.
booked us in the Oxford game for surrounding the ref, appealing a
Yeah.
free kick or something.
Oh, well worth it. Arsenal have been bad that last few weeks.
Shut the fuck up.
They have.
If they don't, if they don't do the same thing though to City and United, because if you've seen,
yeah, that was disgusting.
that was
wasn't it?
disgraceful.
United have been doing that for years. I remember seeing
Fergie
something.
used to coach
when
it.
Safa
Yeah,
said to
you've
him,
said that,
surround
yeah.
the ref because they won't change their
But they
mind, but
both
they'll
did.
think twice next time.
Yeah.
City and United both did the
Yeah.
same
Remember
thing.
Roy Keane? There's one. He's standing there. He doesn't say anything, but he just looks at the ref, and then they get fucking like a 95th
Yeah.
minute winner after like 92 minutes. You're like, this is fucking horrible.
time, mate.
Quickly speaking of disgusting, also that Tottenham fan that jumped the fence and kicked
Oh,
down Ramsdale. Not
yeah.
on.
Kick
Not
him
on.
properly if you're going to kick him, right?
Just not on.
No, just don't-
not on.
Shut
We like fucking
He wouldn't have
Australian,
sinned it.
Australian football's almost in turmoil. Obviously, it wasn't to that scale, but still, you can't make contact.
He
with
wouldn't have
players.
been a true football fan.
You can't do that.
You don't do that shit.
But apparently,
Talking of
this
absolute
is how
flogs,
good-
though,
this is-
Richarlison.
This is how good. Yeah. Oh, we missed
with
all this
him?
bit. Yeah.
Why are we? But we spent fucking
Sorry.
near half an hour.
Well, it's a
on
good
this.
point.
Yeah, it was
Richarlison's
a
to
North
blame for that.
London derby.
Richarlison is definitely to blame for that.
Yeah.
But
For
Thanks,
what?
thanks for bringing it up.
Hang
Dan.
on.
for that fan,
Hang on a tick.
He hasn't-
Ramsdale
Yeah.
He might have-
Ramsdale-
inciting the crowd.
Ramsdale didn't. He was going to get his water bottle.
He kissed the badge towards the Tottenham fans.
Yeah, because they're giving it to him all game. Doesn't
Bloody
allow
dumb.
you to run onto the field.
No, I
but Richarlison
agree.
come over and start.
Yeah.
He pushed Ramsdale in the face, so that's an instant red card. It's contact with the face.
Richarlison was saying, "Don't fuck with the crowd,
Who's
or you get
Richarlison
kicked."
anyway? He hasn't even scored. Like, what's he doing? You're not even really part of this team.
Hey,
Rum on your
oh
shit
my
then,
god! Look what happens, people.
Like
Half a can of rum and it's on.
Oi, Richarlison was trying to protect Ramsdale.
Yeah.
No, he was not.
Rewatch
Lies.
it. Rewatch it.
Scandalous.
He was
Scandalous.
Richarlison is a stand-up bloke.
No, he's not.
Richarlison is a piece of fucking shit.
He might watch this.
Anyway, sorry, I digress.
Fuck you, Richarlison.
Back to that. United now within touching distance of City. which makes for a good finish to the end of the season.
United fans will finally stay up and watch some Premier League, maybe.
Yeah.
And then they might lose.
If you're a United fan and actually get up at 1 a.m. on a Monday morning and watch,
they exist.
leave a comment because they don't exist.
Well, Zach will comment on show. Oh, dude.
Does he?
Zach has told
Sometimes.
me. Zach has told me. I've said, "Did you watch the game?" Oh, no, man.
Watch it on replay, bros.
Fuck that. We watch every game, us four. So
I
get
do
around it.
understand.
We get the hurt.
I do understand self-preservation. at
I watch
times.
other games just in hope.
Moving
So,
on.
yeah, United got Arsenal next week. City. God, Tottenham. Do you?
That's a catch-up game.
That's
You got
Friday.
a double
That's
game,
2
mate.
days away. We've got City. But
And Kane's going to get fucking nothing.
KDB was not seen in training today. So we actually have a fucking shot.
Oh, of course.
Do you really, though?
Yeah.
Fantasy.
We're
Yeah.
their bogey team.
Spurs do show up against City.
Yeah,
for some
every
reason.
year we at least beat them once a year.
Last year.
No KDB is massive.
And,
Yeah, because then Haaland ain't going to do
and
anything.
City have not been looking like the unbeatable, oh my fucking God, City.
No,
that
they're
they
not
have been.
scintillating form, as I said last week.
But shall we just name these other results on the board here?
Yeah, well, quickly, Newcastle got lucky. Got away. How about just quickly, did anyone see Mitrovic's after I bagged him last week? He lived
Double
up
touch?
to it. Yeah,
Penalty?
penalty take. Did you see it? Kicked it into his own foot.
Oh, did he?
Double kick, free kick to
Oh, really?
Newcastle. Yeah, you can't kick it twice. Yeah, because as soon as it went in, because I'm pretty sure Pope picked the right way, and as soon as it went in, he got up charging for the ref. He was like, he kicked that. They reviewed it. Yeah,
Yeah, right.
and then they went down the other end and scored.
That's Darwin Núñez level shit. What?
I like that.
Have you seen all the memes
Yeah,
where
I
they
like that.
make him miss stuff?
How
Haven't seen
fucking dare you?
No, I love it. When he scored the other day off his shin.
Don't fucking care. He scored.
Absolutely.
To be fair,
scoring
Hardy
his
almost hit a
buttocks.
volley off his shin. in
All right,
the
as
North
Jim
London
said, if
derby.
it goes in, it
Yeah.
goes in.
But yeah, big for Newcastle. All right, we'll just quickly cover the rest of these games. Who else do we have? Everton 1, Southampton 2. Ward Prowse.
Take it
He's
out.
got to go. He's got to go. He's got to go to another team, a better team.
PSG.
Dead
If
ball.
Southampton go down, he will.
Unreal player.
Who have Everton have got West Ham this weekend. And I'm, as I said last pod, if they lose to West Ham,
Is that another
South
6-pointer?
yeah, it is another
Yeah.
relegation 6-pointer. If they lose to West Ham, I can't see how the board stays with Lampard. And if they do, they've got fucking rocks in there.
Well, the board, there's a lot of shit going on in Everton. They had a peaceful protest organised for that game. None of the board or the CEO turned up. There was claims from Everton board that the CEO or someone was put in a headlock at some point, which have then come out to be false.
By Lampard.
They've lied. They've lied about that to avoid going to that game where
they're
the fans
spreading stories to
where the
stop
fans
the-
are protesting. So to be fair,
Oh,
Everton
sowing
fans.
seeds of deceit.
Everton fans, I feel bad for you because, like, if
Feel bad for
you got
your son.
a board like that, like
Yeah.
that's terrible.
So
So
problems and your team is one.
let's check. So
Less alcohol
So
for
to the board, I'd say that's their biggest problem. So maybe Frank Lampard will stay and get a new board. Who knows?
Southampton were coming last when going to Goodison,
6-pointer.
and they won.
Yeah.
I don't. Yeah.
How
so-
good's Ford Prowse's fucking celebration too with the Gold Club? Love that shit.
Yeah.
Great over the
Yeah,
ball
you just
too. Unreal.
can't not like Ward Prowse.
That reminds me of when Craig Bellamy attacked John Arnaresu of a golf club
That's right.
pre-Barcelona, and then he scored at the Camp Nou, and
They
then
both
his,
scored, didn't
his
they?
celebration was a golf club swing towards
How
John
good.
Arnaresu, and they had a laugh. So. But yeah, look, board might be shit, but I don't think a new board's going to fix Lampard. He's got to
no,
go.
no.
or Everton as
They're talking
go.
about the way the board's invested and everything that's happened there. So there's a lot of shit going on.
Board's toxic, but
They
Lampard's
have
terrible.
invested though.
They need to change their name and start again. You know when a business
go
is
into-
fucked, like James Hardy, where they just change
Going
their
to
name.
administration.
we killed a whole lot of people.
Did you know Liverpool used to be called Everton? Everton Athletic.
Yes.
I didn't know that. Saw it on Who Wants to Be a Millionaire.
There you go. Where was that in
Imagine
Fix Fun
that.
Football Facts?
That would be fucking
didn't want to
horrible.
talk about
Eh?
it.
You get that question, you're like, no.
All right.
Yes.
We'll quickly, as I said, we'll quickly go for the rest of these results, which we haven't. Aston Villa 2, Leeds 1, Nottingham Forest 2, Leicester 0.
Wow.
Is that Wolves? Wolves are starting to look good under Lopetegui. Clawrenson wins back.
Lost this morning.
They were last, remember?
Yeah,
And now
they're actually
Right.
playing nice football too. Who's their captain? What's his name?
Ruben Neves.
That's who you should sign.
Apparently, we
But there
want
is
him.
talks.
Yeah, I've seen that. That's why I'm like, that would be a fucking amazing
Yeah.
signing for
Anyway,
you.
he played fucking very good this morning.
He's
Very
the guy
good.
that'll grab a game by the balls.
Yeah.
He does it in that Wolves side, so imagine what he could do in a Liverpool side.
Probably not much.
I feel like he's similar to Shaqiri, how they bring him on the 60th to try to score a
Shaqiri.
screamer.
Neves is their captain, plays 90 minutes.
Yeah, no, but I mean, what he'd bring to Liverpool.
Nah, he goes straight in that midfield, I reckon.
I don't know.
Yeah, 100%. I reckon Hendo would be on the bench. That's my 2 cents anyway. Sorry.
Worth one.
Brentford 2, Bournemouth 0. Bournemouth going down slowly but surely. It's like a slow leak in Bournemouth.
Brentford going up.
Brentford going up. Ivan Toney coming to Arsenal. Chelsea 1, Crystal Palace 0.
Palace unlucky that they didn't score 4.
Yeah, that's true.
Chelsea up to 10th with that.
Could be worse,
Slide-
Jay. Could be
slide
Chelsea
egg.
fans.
Well, Chelsea now they've spent.
Oh, they're
this,
all fucking
They've
plastic.
spent this money. They've got. I'll just say that's a big blow to Arsenal. We're very lucky we won the North London derby. I was listening to a couple of Arsenal podcasts, and they made good points. If we didn't win that North London derby and Chelsea got those two those two signings, because we wanted João Felix too. Apparently, we were definitely in on João Felix.
Yeah.
That would have been massive. That was definitely a massive blow for the club. So, hats off to
Is
the
Todd
players.
just like, who are Arsenal saying?
But they,
Nah, we'll get him.
Yeah, well, that's literally what Todd Bowley's doing. He's going, who's winning the league? They are.
Yeah.
Who are they signing?
I
Sign them
was
first.
suggesting that's what teams are doing.
But
They got shot down.
Chelsea need to do. They need to make Champions League, spending all this fucking money. That's
Then
for sure.
no
They
chance.
won't.
No
It-
chance.
won't.
it's like it's got to be. Well, it must be a record, right? They're talking about how much they've spent this year,
It would be.
400 million.
and
Pretty
then
sure.
and then
Yeah.
400
you're fucking
million.
your 10th.
Yeah,
It's like four
because
times as much as anyone else.
Abramovich is just like, I lost
Nottingham
money.
Forest wouldn't be far off. They've made 2 signings.
Yeah, but all their signings are like
Yeah, but still, how much they've spent?
free.
Yeah.
They've spent over 300 million.
Yes.
Have they?
Yeah. They've signed
Look
like
at
4 teams,
Yeah.
I'm aware of that.
but 4 teams of trash.
Yeah.
Did you see João Felix first Premier League red card on his
Won't see him
debut?
for 30 days or something like that. They're
Wait.
paying $19 million in wages, £19 million, and you're not going to see him for the first 2 months or something.
He got
like
red
that.
carded on his
Slight
debut.
correction. 9.7 for 20 games. So he's costing £475,000.
Maybe it was millions then that I
Yeah.
seen. Like it was
4
Opta
games he
Sport.
misses, I think.
Yeah.
Now
Three.
Opta Sport always do that. They put it in Australian
Yeah.
dollars. You're like,
But
just
he's
put it in
but
the
he's
fucking-
Yeah.
he's cup
We've all
tight, so
played
he
FIFA.
can't play Champions League.
Yeah, okay.
So,
Wow.
and are they in any domestic cups still?
No, they're out.
So he's literally been signed for Premier
Couple of
League, and
games.
he's
Yeah,
going to
yeah.
miss like 3 of them.
Yeah,
Yeah.
so they were saying, 9.7 million for 20 games, and
He's
they've
out
got to
there.
pay that.
Yeah, exactly.
Fucking classic.
£475,000 to sit on the bench.
Yeah, it could be worse, Jake, as I said.
Hello,
Hey,
Boots.
Boots.
Wave to the camera.
Bootsy up there.
Well, shall we do a preview of? There's 12 games.
12 games.
We got a minute. Well, we got less than a minute a game theoretically.
Shit.
We got three big
We'll
big
go
ones.
through, yeah,
Menu,
we'll go
menu.
through the 3 big ones.
City
and then-
Spurs City.
Start down the bottom.
Arsenal versus
Liverpool,
Man
Chelsea.
United.
That's
Arsenal have to win this game, in my opinion.
Agreed.
Yeah.
It's a massive game. We've got this game, and then I think we've got like Villa and someone else after that, and then City.
And you've only lost to United right away.
Yeah.
Only team to beat us.
Yeah. So realistically, this is the
Yeah.
this is the
This is redemption.
And officially, you
The
are
test.
you are ranked by the bookies for the first week. So
we have to beat them, in my
If you
opinion.
go United.
that's disgusting. How could you ever let those words leave those lips, mate? You might think it, but you never speak it.
I'm in agreement. Thank you.
That's
but
3:30
you're a
Sunday,
City
so
fan.
we got a bit of time. The players have had a bit of time to get their legs back because they fucking put in a lot of effort in that Tottenham game. So United, they look fucking dangerous, but I have confidence that Arteta can set the team up. He can give them the game plan. We're playing at home. We're playing our football. We just need to go in with confidence and manage those tough parts of the game, because United will have spells where
Yeah, they definitely
we're going to
will.
need to defend, and we're going to need Aaron Ramsdale to have another game. Boots, you lick at my feet. brother.
There'll be times when the rat finds the cheese. But
Exactly.
you just got to make sure you get him in that trap.
He might be offside this time.
And in saying that we need to win, United will be going into that game being a must-win for them. They will be up for it massive.
it's fucking huge.
Great
So-
game. Is it in a good Aussie time or?
3:30 on Monday morning.
Yeah.
Slurring your words,
yes,
Ethan.
it's good for
Good
some.
Aussie
We
stuff.
need to get a hold of Rashford, get a hold of Garnacho, make sure it's all under wraps.
Hate him.
and see what we can do. I'm predicting Arsenal 2, Manchester United 1. I think it'll be a fucking close one. It'll be a good game. Anyone else got a
I
prediction?
think it's going to be the first time you lose since playing them.
You all said that last week.
No,
Did any of us say that last week?
No one tipped Arsenal to win.
Yeah.
I was the only one.
Bullshit.
No.
Lies.
Draw.
I was delusional. But I honestly think it will be. It's got to happen
No,
at
actually,
some point.
can you please
I said
keep
2-1.
No, keep backing against us, please, because it's
I
obviously
will.
working.
Arsenal are going to win 4-0.
Yeah. Arsenal 5-0.
No, I don't know. I fucking really don't know. When I don't know, I put my money on a draw. 2-2.
It's the same prediction you gave for the
Actually, you know what?
I didn't know, did I?
0-0. Last big top of the table one you hated was a 0-0, so that's a decent guess.
Nah, no way. We're both attacking teams. We both play with a bit of flair.
2-1 Gunners.
Oh, you're just doing that to put the fucking mocker on.
Yes.
All right.
I'll put money on
We're
them. I don't care.
on City Spurs. When's that? Tomorrow?
Friday.
Friday.
That's a catch-up game. So Spurs have got 2 games this week, as does City.
I was really looking forward to this game in October, or whenever the Queen died. And well, I was. We were coming second. I was fucking G'd. I loved
Queen
it.
died, you were happy, and then the game didn't go ahead.
And now we've got to play them in the worst form we've had all season. So,
Which player is that?
fuck me.
Hey, Ethan,
Yo,
is your nickname in your family the Spare?
what do you mean?
Well, Dane's the heir. Being the elder brother, you're the Spare. You know Prince Harry's fucking book?
No.
Oh, my God. Anyone
That's
with
called,
me
It's
here?
called Spare.
It's called Spare because he's the Spare. Because they got
When
the heir and the
gets
Spare.
topped off.
We don't need to discuss my family dynamics on the podcast.
Oh, fuck. Where did that go?
Because we spoke about the Queen and Prince Harry's just released
okay.
his fucking
Well,
book.
Anyway,
you guys, are you in reality?
You lost me on that. No.
I don't watch news. I just watch YouTube and shit.
Maybe you should watch fucking news.
It's because he only gets AM radio on Mount Tomah. So you got to keep up to date with all
He
the
does listen to
watch
AM radio,
480p.
but talk back.
Latest on the
Anyway,
wireless.
keep going, mate.
But what can I say? This would have been really fun to preview when the Queen died. I can't remember when that was, but I'm not
October.
enjoying previewing this. I'm going to say 3-0 City.
Yeah, I'm going to go with you on that.
Weren't you saying before KDB's out and you got a chance?
Yeah, but I don't think so.
KDB may well
the-
be
at
out,
the
but
Etihad.
that doesn't mean he hasn't got a chance.
City just lost a controversial game against Manchester United. They'll be livid. They'll be up for it
The
massive.
fans will be up. There could be,
There could be 10,000 people there.
Yeah, there could be 85% full there. It's huge.
I knew exactly where you're going with that one. So you stick to football and we'll know all about it.
Yeah.
All right, what's the third
I
one?
just
we're
thought you
previewing?
guys would have seen one of the
Third.
biggest news stories of the week.
Third, let's just move. We'll stick with the football, don't you?
I'm disappointed.
Liverpool, Chelsea. Big game for both teams.
Battle of
Yous
the
are-
Battlers.
Yeah, I was going to say he's around the same part of the table, aren't
10th
yous?
and 9th.
Yeah, oof.
Big mid-table
Relegation
clash.
6-pointer. Sorry.
It's a big mid-table clash. Conference League is on the horizon.
Conference.
Decline. Fucking non-league.
Look, as I said again, you got to back your team as I did against Brighton. I'm back in Liverpool. We are at home, and as I said, fucking that's rock bottom against Brighton. So surely
Liverpool-
we can.
Liverpool have known to
surely
have
we
a
can do
bounce after a shit game.
Yeah, yeah.
9-0.
Does Mudryk come straight into Chelsea? I wonder. It'd be interesting to see. They've got that many attacking options. It's not fucking funny.
Is he like registered? It's all well and good that they sign
sure.
him, but sometimes it can
He's-
take a bit of time to.
And I
register.
know I've heard people say that he's raw. He could be a Ballon d'Or or not, but he don't expect that out of the gate. He's fucking apparently lightning quick. Like
They said that Dean Brizanis was the best goalkeeper Rafa Benitez has ever seen at 16, and like he had a decent career, I guess, but he didn't go on to be the best keeper ever. So all I'm saying
I
is,
haven't been hoping for a flop since Van Persie went to United, and that didn't end well for me. So
you're due
I'm
one,
hoping
mate.
for another one. Yeah. Anyway, yeah. All right. You want to give us a score prediction, lads?
2-0 to the pool.
3-2 Liverpool.
Yeah, I'm going to go 3-2 as well.
1-0 Chelsea. That Mardick guy to score.
Mardek.
Edit that out.
Yeah, no, fair. Any other big games that are
Did
on
join the
this
club, cunt.
week? Fulham play Spurs. That's your second game of that, like this week.
Yeah, great. We'll play second, then we'll play fourth. I mean fifth. Love that.
What the fuck are you talking about?
They're coming fifth, Fulham, aren't they?
No, are they really?
They're right.
They're
up
red
there.
hot.
You're kidding. You got me, beef.
They're
Well
coming
done.
sixth. We're coming fifth.
You got me on a technicality.
So we haven't beaten the top six side all year. That's our chance.
It's not going to start now.
We're going to beat 6.
You're going to beat 6.
At Craven Cottage, we're going to win 1-0.
Cottage is going to be fucking bouncing.
Anyway, moving on. Bournemouth, Nottingham Forest.
Who cares?
Yeah, it's nothing. Leicester, Brighton.
Well, we can at least say who we'll think will win.
Nottingham Forest,
Forest.
1-0.
Moving on.
Leicester, Brighton. I'm going to go Brighton. At least
Brighton,
2
definitely.
goals in that game.
Definitely.
Beef, got anything for it?
No.
Don't care.
No value here. I thought we said
No
we weren't going
value
to do
here,
this
Pat.
this week.
No, we're
we got to go through
We're
it.
allowed to talk about them.
Southampton
Okay.
Villa, West Ham United versus Everton, relegation 6-pointer.
I'll be watching that.
grabs there.
West Ham will win
You'll
that
be
one.
watching that.
Well, it's one of the peasant games. It's always on at 1 a.m. on
Maybe
the
on it
Saturday.
early,
For
yeah.
the peasant.
I don't mind the relegation battles, though.
Chris-
They're playing for a bit.
Yeah, they can be good, but you got to wait to the end of the season.
Yeah, true.
Crystal Palace, Newcastle.
What did Palace do last week?
I'm going to back Crystal Palace, yeah.
Yeah, they
They
lost
lost.
last week, so
Yeah, so I'm
They
going to
don't lose too many on the trot.
it'll be 0-0.
back him against Newcastle. Fuck Newcastle. Leeds, Brentford. Brentford definitely going to win that game in my eyes. Brentford are
Bees by a couple.
quality side.
Agreed.
Good game. City versus Wolves. Wolves on the up, playing better football.
They still seem like they're struggling to fucking spin an attack.
Yeah.
And was Wolves the team that took City's first points this year? Who was that? Someone did that.
Newcastle.
They were one of the teams in one of the years that stopped them.
Yeah.
But it wasn't
I know.
this year.
They
That
did a
wasn't
double
this
over them a couple of
Yeah.
years ago.
I think that game depends on what
Depends
happens
on what
in
happens
the Spurs
against
game.
Spurs, yeah.
Because I think if City do Spurs, they'll do Wolves.
Yeah. Agreed.
So
City don't do Spurs.
it'll do one or two things.
Draw.
It'll make them fucking fired, or they'll be continuing to lose their confidence.
Yeah.
And as we know, like under Lopetegui, like Wolves have been playing well. So,
Oh, my God.
oh dear Lord.
All right. Well, that's all the fixtures for next week. Thank you all for watching once again. Don't forget to like, subscribe, comment on the video. Check out our socials, Instagram, TikTok, Twitter, Fantasy League. The code will be in the description.
And don't forget 6:98 a.m. if you want to tune in on your wireless.
Fucking Jesus Christ.
We got a wireless.
The other thing I was going to say is let us know in the comments if you like it on Spotify too, because our Spotify completely fucking bugged out and it's cancelled itself. So we're not sure if like people want it back on the Spotify. So if they do, let us know and we'll try and work something out and get it back up there. But yeah, as always, thank you everyone for watching, tuning in. Don't forget to subscribe. Love yous all.
We ate Tottenham. I fucking do this week. We are Tottenham.
What a great
haters.
finish. All right.
Chelsea.
Catch you in the next one. Stay average.